picked up the game really through an aunt's set of golf clubs at Shawnigan Lake, you know, and I started to whack balls against plastic balls against a cement wall, and then from there, a couple friends of the family that were into golf, because my mom and dad never played, took me out and under their wing and played some golf at Cedar Hill and took off from there. We were never not on the golf course, you know, 12 months a year, you know, rain or shine or frozen golf courses, you know, we went out and played at Cedar Hill Golf Course or anywhere really. You know, we used to play a lot all over the city, which was also good for our games, but you know, growing in Victoria is a huge advantage, I think. I was having success locally, playing against some of the pros and giving them a little grief, you know, so my dad just said, you know, get your grade 12 and do what you want to do. So as soon as I got my grade 12, I turned pro and took off from, you know, played the Canadian Tour from there on. Asia was probably the best, if you'll ask any of the guys that went there for their games, because the conditions were so rough. You know, they didn't have the technology to make the golf courses pristine, so we really had to learn our short game. We learned how to putt on really, really grainy greens, and patience, you know what I mean? That it took us a long way doing that. Playing with Mike Weir, I think in Barbados we played in the World Cup, and to represent Canada at the Dunhill at St. Andrews is something that you can never replace, really. Finally getting your tour card in '07 was great, you know, having won the tournament in New Zealand prior in that year to, you know, make the step. It was quite a great feeling, you know, to actually get out there on the tour and in those surroundings week after week. The year went by too fast, honestly, and you know, you can come and go very quickly. As a kid, you don't realize until now, you know, when you're older, that you got to see some of the best people in their sports in Victoria, you know, from Steve Nash to the Shields, you know, Ken and Kathy coaching, the Cornwalls, Grant Fuhrer, and they were all in this arena, you know, and so I think that's a really important part of our lives that, you know, you'd finally catch up on.